Hi guys, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry about the late video, and also, as you can tell, I'm very sick right now, so that's why this video is coming a bit late, but hopefully you can bear with me through this nasally sound because I really want to sit down and chat with you guys about upcoming horror movies. We're almost halfway through the year and I get so many messages from you about what movies coming up, and because I don't do trailer reactions, some of you want to know what I think. So I thought it would be really cool if we sat down with our calendars and kind of marked out what's coming up and their upcoming dates, which it's really annoying because dates do change very often. So I'm going to put on this video the dates that I see as they are when this video goes up, but it does depend on the country and all that jazz. So it's kind of like a rough guide so you guys know what's coming out and what to keep your eyes out for. And I really want to know what you guys are looking forward to this year as well. The films that I cover and some of the films that I don't, I really want to put them in my calendar too. So please leave them down below, any ones I've missed, because these are just a handful and I know there's a lot coming out, but this is what we know. So let's just jump straight into it. This might seem like an obvious one, but coming out on the 23rd of this month in most countries is Brightburn. This one has got some heavy publicity, so I'm sure you're all aware about it. It stars Elizabeth Banks and Jackson A. Dunn, and the film explores the idea of a child with superhero-like abilities, but instead of becoming a hero, he decides to use his powers for evil. One you may not know about, but I'm very excited about, is The Perfection, and this one comes out on the 24th of May, and this is on Netflix, so you'll be able to see it straight to Netflix if you have it, and if it's available in your country, but I do believe it's going to be on most countries' Netflix. This drama horror thriller stars Allison Williams and Logan Browning. And don't worry, I'm not going to actually play the trailer in this video, and I advise you probably not to watch it and go in blind because it does seem like it gives away a little bit. I don't think it's intentional, but I think if you went in blind because we don't know much about this film, it could be a really cool result. The film is about a musical prodigy that seeks out another rising star musician, but when they meet, their relationship takes a dangerous turn and ends in dire consequences. Very vague, but stay with me. You're gonna like this one, I know it. It looks really creepy, and it's got to do with the violin, so they have a lot of that screeching violin sounds in the trailer, and I love creepy violin. It's my favorite sound in horror. Mars is the next film that I'm truly excited about, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the Blumhouse. They did like a little PR thing recently on their Instagram. It was so cool. It's directed by Tate Taylor and stars Octavia Spencer as Sue Ann, a somewhat loner who gets caught up with teenagers who live in the neighborhood, but her true intentions are questioned when her behavior turns sinister. A lot of people think this one's gonna be very predictable from the trailer, but I have hope. I really do have hope. This one looks so good. The Dead Don't Die is the next film I want to talk about. When this trailer dropped on the 1st of April, a lot of people thought it was too good to be true. Perhaps an April Fool's Day prank, but it turns out it is the real deal, and it's a zombie film I'm actually pumped to see, which is rare. The Dead Don't Die is a comedy fantasy horror starring everyone, and I'm talking Bill Murray, Steve Buscemi, Tilda Swinton, Chloe Sevigny, Danny Glover, Adam Driver, Carol Kane, Selena Gomez, Iggy Pop, and I could go on, but my cold is definitely showing now, so I'm gonna stop. The cool thing about this film is it follows a bunch of cops as they're trying to figure out the zombie apocalypse in a small town. You know, we've heard this story before, but what is cool about the zombies is they're not all attracted to brains. They're actually attracted to what they like to do in the past life. So they have zombies screaming out Chardonnay. You know, I think it's like really cool idea to have them crave what made them human. I don't know, it should be really interesting. Of course, Child's Play is out in June in most countries, and this one has a lot of people split, but I have to say, after seeing the trailer, I'm pretty impressed. I really like Aubrey Plaza, and I think she'll be a really cool mum in this, but I also liked it was like a revenge flick for the kids, or not really a revenge, but them like rising up together, and I didn't expect that when I heard there was a new Child's Play, so I really liked the trailer. Not sure on the look, but I'm gonna give it a go, and I hope you guys will too. You're crazy if you didn't think I was gonna mention Midsommar. That's pretty much the reason I made this video. This is Ari Aster's new film, you know, Hereditary's debut director. This is the new one, and it's gonna be insane. The script's actually circulating at the moment, which I think is really awful. I can't imagine putting that much love and attention into a film just to have people put the script out before the film's even done. I think it's really wrong, and if you're doing that, man, just keep it to yourself because I don't want to know about it. Midsommar follows an American couple who visit a small village in Sweden to join in with a festival that is held once every 90 years. But of course, the ritual soon turns dark and there seems to be no escape. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm most excited for this year, but I'm a little bit concerned about the release date because right now it says right as I'm filming this, it says that it's going to be released in July in America, but it still says it's going to be released in August in Australia. And I know it was bumped up to July in America, so I just hope that they've forgotten to change the dates elsewhere, because that would be a real bummer. And I'm so psyched, and I just want to get in there and watch this. Annabelle Comes Home is scheduled for June in Australia, USA, and the UK. And I hear you, I'm a little bit over the Annabelle films as well, but if you saw my last review for the Annabelle prequel, I actually quite enjoyed it. So I'm gonna watch this one. I'm not gonna hate watch it. I'm gonna give it a clean slate and just go in fresh and have low expectations, as I like to do. And hopefully this one is a little bit different, but we'll see. One of the only things that got me interested in seeing this film is McKenna Grace, who stole my heart in I, Tonya and is the young Theo in The Haunting of Hill House. So I'm super excited to support some young talent. The Boy 2, yes. This one's a hit or miss with a lot of people, but I actually really enjoyed the film. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, and please go see it before this new one comes out, because it will ruin it. But it says around July for the UK and August for Australia, so I don't think it's set in stone just yet. This one is Bram's story, and it follows a family as they move into the Hillshire mansion, and the son, I believe, gets a friend, becomes friends with a doll, and we all know who this doll is. So it should be very interesting. I wasn't sure, and then I saw Katie Holmes, and I'm aware a lot of you guys back there are like, oh, Katie Holmes, but I love Katie Holmes, and I really like the remake of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. So I'm excited to see her in another horror movie. I'm a huge Dawson Creek nerd, so. Okay, this one I'm unsure about, but I'll entertain it. Troll follows Haley, played by Kea Scolario, as she attempts to save her father during a hurricane and finds herself trapped in a house in a battle against terrifying alligators. Creature features like this aren't always my cup of tea, but I appreciate the unique approach to the subject matter, and I did like The Shallows, so we'll give it a go. I have to talk about The Lodge because everyone has been going nuts about this trailer, and I'm very confused on the release date for this, but I do believe it will be this year. But at the moment, they've only got an Italy release date, so very bizarre, but it looks really amazing, and I can tell why everyone's so hyped. It is by the directors of Goodnight Mummy, which one of my most watched videos is my rant about Goodnight Mummy. Let me know if you want me to revisit that, because I could be wrong, and it's many years since I've seen that film, but I did not like it. But this one looks really cool. The Lodge is about children who are left with their soon-to-be stepmom during a snowstorm. The relationship is already rocky, but tensions rise when frightening events start to take place. This one has that creepy vibe that I know is bound to leave an impact. One I know we all can't wait for is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, directed by Andre Overdahl. I hope I said that right. He's known for The Autopsy of Jane Doe and Troll Hunter. We've all seen the amazing teasers for this film, and it just looks so fitting. The movie, of course, is based on the children's book series of the same name by Elvin Schwartz. Which leads me to the most highly anticipated film of the year, I guess. Maybe not for everybody, but for the wider audience, for non-horror fans, for horror fans. Can you guess it? Guess it, guess it, It Too. As to its original counterpart, It Part 2 follows the kids all grown up for the final battle with Pennywise. The trailer was finally released, and I absolutely loved it. What did you guys think? I thought it was perfect, and it gave me that taste of what I needed to get through. The casting for this film is amazing, and I just know it's gonna blow me away, and I'm sure you guys have seen Stephen King has given his stamp of approval. There are so many other horror movies that don't have a release date just yet for 2019, so I'm very skeptical to put them on this list. And these are films such as The Tall Grass, Zombieland 2, Gallows 2, 3 from Hell, you name it. What films are you guys excited to see this year? And if you have release dates, please let me know down below so I can put them into my calendar. I hope you guys have put these into yours, and I've given you something to look forward to. I can't believe how many horror movies are still coming out. Like, it's insane. I felt like we would hit horror movie after horror movie, and it's so exciting to know that there's still so much more to come for the year. So I hope this is a more of a positive video for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Wish me to get better. Oh my god, I'm dying. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because we're nearly at 25K. Can you believe it? Woo! I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky.